I was diagnosed with anxiety my fall semester of sophomore year of college. I definitely had symptoms before and probably could have been diagnosed earlier, but that's when I started to notice it myself and how it was like taking over my life. I transferred to Rutgers from the University of Delaware, and I just did not have a good experience there. I also was losing a lot of relationships from high school, which became very difficult for me because I felt like since I was already there kind of alone, only knowing one person from my high school and not being able to make friends the easiest, I just felt very alone, and that I think is what triggered my anxiety to a different level. But I was diagnosed fall semester of college my sophomore year. Some things that I definitely struggled with a lot in the beginning and also still now depending on the days is just being out socially and interacting with people. Sometimes some days I'll just wake up and like I'll want the company of people, but I don't want to be around anyone because I'm so anxious. I also notice it when I go to class and do things by myself without someone that I'm comfortable with, which is why Marley has really helped me. For example, if I need something on like College Ave or Easton, which are like two pretty main like streets on College Ave campus, I would normally never go alone. I would wait like 4 hours or something for a friend to come with me just that I wouldn't go alone in case I ran into someone that I knew. Because if I'm anxious, then I don't make sense and I try to hide that side of me from people that don't know me well. But I would wait like 4 hours for a friend to come, and now that I have Marley, I'll walk on all those streets, which like to me is a big improvement for my anxiety because it's something I'd never be able to do. I was looking on Facebook and Pet Finder and a bunch of other reliable sources to find a dog, and on the Facebook, a shelter near me, Somerset Animal Shelter, had a bunch of beagles come in, puppy beagles, and they were like only a few months old. And so I was telling my mom about it, and she thought that that would be a great idea because it was a small dog for my small apartment and everything. So we headed down to the shelter one day to go and look at it, and then we ended up seeing Marley. I would absolutely consider her an emotional support dog. I'm the kind of person that does not like to be alone. I like to be with someone at all times, even if it's just the company of someone. Even if I'm like in a bad mood, don't feel like talking, I like to have another person or like presence with me. So she has been so comforting in that sense. She'll just, like I said, she's a dog, so she can't talk. She'll just sit there. And I'm the kind of person where if I'm stressed, having a bad day, I would normally just like talk in my head and make myself more frustrated. Now that I have her, although she can't speak back to me, I do tell her everything that goes on in my life. And it just like, it's almost like having a therapist because I can release everything that I need to say without any judgment or any opinions back and stuff like that. Although it seems silly because she's a dog, she definitely makes me a lot less stressed, and she's definitely very comforting. If I'm upset, she will know right away, even if I'm not like physically upset, like you can't see it on the outside. She can kind of just tell, and she'll be extra cuddly that day. She'll be like I guess like clinging on to me in a good way, not like in a super obsessive way. But that also comes with its downs. For example, when it comes to balancing it with social life as well as like classes and like going to class and everything, that was a big adjustment when I first got her, because at first I was like babying her and would like not leave her alone because I got nervous that she would be upset and stuff like that. And my mom was like, if you continue to do that, you're going to make her be that way when you leave and everything like that. So then I would stay, skip classes and stuff like that, but then I definitely had to come up with a schedule of how I was going to work with classes, balancing out my social life with like my friends, because obviously I don't want to lose my whole social life because of having a dog. I want to bring her into it instead. So I had to come up with a schedule every morning. I would just say, if you're considering getting a dog, make sure you do your research, and I definitely recommend it.
And cut.
Nice! We did good, little lady! You did so good! Is that enough?
Yeah.
Nice! How long was I talking for?
20 minutes.
Did I sound like a nerd?
No.
Oh, that's scary. Can I take this